Has this been showing the whole time so everyone can see that I tucked my shirt into my pants?
Pillow Talk!
Hey guys, welcome back to Pillow Talk Monday.
We gotta be real with you guys. A lot of you have really bad habits, okay?
Just because we're gay doesn't mean we're perfect.
We develop bad habits maybe because we're gay. I don't know. This week we're gonna talk about some lesbian bad habits. We're gonna try and fix some lesbian bad habits. That's it. That's all we're doing in this week's Pillow Talk. This week's sponsor is Fabulous, and honestly, it has helped a lot with getting into better habits.
Once you download the Fabulous app, you can select what your goals are. If you have trouble sleeping, trouble with your diet,
Self-esteem.
For us, working at home makes it hard to be constant with daily routines.
Sometimes it's hard to stay motivated. It's easy to procrastinate. It's hard to find that inspiration. So Fabulous helps build those habits that will make it stick.
When we signed up for our Fabulous account, the one thing we really loved is that there were so many habit categories to choose from. From there, we created daily rituals, which included really simple things like going for a walk, eating healthier, and spending time every day tidying up to build upon. One of the great things is that you can always add new habits or remove ones you've accomplished. And one of the things that really helped us stick to our routines was the digital coach. It offers positive reinforcement as you're checking off your routines every day.
So basically the app is gonna give you these small, easy steps that you can do every single day that are gonna help lead to big and lasting changes. So why are you gonna choose Fabulous? It's gonna build healthy habits that stick.
It's 100% personalized.
You can choose between two approaches, habit tracking and dedicated programs.
It's based on behavioral science.
You can also go at your own pace. Click the link in the description, download Fabulous.
And the first 100 people who click the link in the description will get 25% off a Fabulous subscription. All right, lesbians, it's time to face the music.
We got some bad habits and we are here to address them and talk about why we do them and how we stop doing it.
Fabulous isn't gonna change these bad habits unless you put the work in.
Lesbian Bad Habits 101. Number 1, check in your ex's social media page multiple times a minute.
I think this also extends maybe off the phone. Maybe you know where she works.
I know she finishes work at this time. I'm just gonna drive down this road and happen to see if she notices me. Stalking from the comfort of your own home is too easy. How do we avoid doing this? Delete her from your phone. Delete the apps from your phone. Throw your phone away.
Sometimes you can't even avoid your ex if you tried because of the internet.
Suggested post.
Oh,
How dare you?
how dare they? This bad habit is like two bad habits. The first part is not messaging a girl back that maybe you're talking to online. And the second part of the bad habit is because you've messaged 50 people.
You just don't have the bandwidth to be talking to all these girls.
No. It's hard if you're trying to date and find somebody because you kind of have to
Talk to everyone.
go through the trenches of everyone that's out there, especially if you're on a dating app.
But you might be missing some really good girls
Yeah.
and they're slipping through the cracks because you're messaging 50 other girls. Read their profiles. Don't just send every girl a message. Be selective. Set standards. Set a bar. Try cutting it down to just 25 girls that you message. Then to 15. See where that takes you. Wait for her to not message you back. Try that for once. This is a new recent bad habit, and that's writing songs about your ex-girlfriend's new girlfriend. Don't do it.
Or it's fun if you do it.
It's good for us, bad for you.
Bad for you, your ex, her new girlfriend. This is one, we're all guilty of this, and even more so recently. Watching a bad show just because there's lesbians in it.
Guys, we don't have to do that anymore. There are lesbians in every show. Pick a show, there's a lesbian in it.
Sometimes I watch a show just because I'm interested in the show, and then there's lesbians, and I'm like, oh, bonus.
Yeah.
That's a nice surprise.
Just watch good shows now. You don't have to watch the bad shows. Honestly, do you know what's an even worse habit than this? Is trying to convince your friends then to watch that bad show because you watched it. Don't do that.
No.
Don't tell them about it. Tell them instead about Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
A good show.
We all don't have to be upset also when a very bad lesbian show gets canceled, because it's making room for a new good show.
Just because you're getting us to watch doesn't mean you can put first draft scripts out there. Okay? Be better. This is, I think, a queer thing in general. It's not just lesbians. I feel like it's a bad habit to move every 2 years because you're bored. You can go through the past 10 years of our videos. We probably had 8 different locations.
I'm gonna count right now how many apartments I've lived in since like moving out of residence at university. Or am I counting if I move back to the same apartment?
It's still moving. It's still moving.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now we are moving again this fall. We'll be 10 in like 12 years.
Wow. But it's true. Honestly, I get sick of a place. I can't look at the walls anymore. I find no inspiration. I gotta move. Do you also have this problem, or maybe it's just an us problem? But honestly, I think it's a lesbian thing. I follow lesbians who are always on the move. They're like, new apartment, new city, new career, new job. And you're like, yep, I feel you, girl.
It's because we're not straight people. We can't just do the same thing forever.
All those straight people I know, they never move. They find one spot, they're forever.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I'm like, aren't you bored?
I even know straight people that live in like a terrible apartment and they know it's a terrible apartment, but they don't move.
Move.
I'm like,
you can move.
Please.
You can
Move.
countries.
There's a whole big world out there.
And this kind of ties into what we were just talking about, but another like bad habit is me personally love starting a new hobby before I've even finished learning about my old hobby. Because I am a person, I get bored real quick, done with fish.
Or sometimes you get into a new hobby and you start it and you hit like a roadblock of like a skill level or a level of difficulty. But that's when you do the little small step every day and it builds for you to be better at your hobby.
I feel like I was just like a mom lecturing my children.
That's what we are.
That's what we're doing now, yeah.
Leave a comment. Which of these bad habits are you guilty of?
All of them. Find a girlfriend that has the same ex and then you guys can look together.
Thank you guys for watching Pillow Talk Monday.
And we'll see you next Monday. Bye.